because on YouTube, hello YouTube. I will present myself because it's the first time of Hugo, and I'm not sure about Carla. Carla, it's your first time? Carla, are you there? Maybe not yet. So I am Ana. I am 25 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am host on TNT almost for 7 months. And 2020 is a hard year because I'm stuck in March. So I have no idea about how long I'm here on TNT and how long I am a host. So it's a little bit confused for me, but that's it. Um, so let's start. Let me divide you. Just a second.
First, the family, the woman.
Yeah, just a minute. I think it's fair. Let's see. Oh my God. Angel, are you there? Angel?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you
Um,
listening?
yeah, now I'm listening. I need to go in another room just as, yeah, nothing. Oh my God, I forgot the questions. That's the reason they are calling me. I'm sorry. I think I need to go there to send. No, I closed the room, so no problem. I'm sorry, guys. It's the questions, right? I'm sorry.
No
It's a
problem.
beginning. It's a wrong of a beginning. I'm sorry. I'm waiting. They went back. Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. I forgot to send the questions. So that's the reason I need to wait. They will back to the main room. I will send the questions again and divide again. I'm so sorry. What's happening? Yeah, here's the question.
Okay.
Now I will create again.
Okay.
By the way, I think I will not create small rooms because I think that is few before in each room. What do you prefer, guys? Do you prefer to stay here or in another room?
We have seven people. So
8th of May. I think we can stay here. I think it will be more. And if more one or two people arrive, we can divide. No problem. Let's start with a quick presentation. Anderson, tell me a little bit about you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
My name is Anderson Cruz Anton. I'm from Angola, and I live in Angola. So I studied English by myself since this year, 2020. So I'm here in TNT to improve my English, and I think that's all.
Thank you. Patricia, are you there?
Yes, hello guys.
Hello.
Still waking up. I need to present myself.
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm Patricia. I'm 28 years old. I live in São Paulo, and nowadays I'm looking for a job. But I used to work with human resources, and I've already been a administrative manager. So, and also I've already been a researcher. So I know a little bit of everything. I did a graduate school at as a biotechnological engineering, so a lot of subjects to talk about.
Yeah, Vitória.
Hey guys, my name is Vitória Silva. I'm 15 years old. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe. I study chemical technician and I'm a high school student too. And I have been studying English for 2 or 3 months, and that's it.
Marcos.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I am Marcos. I am 70 years old and I was born in Paraná, but nowadays I live in São Paulo. I live with my parents and my siblings and my dogs. And I am a French and English teacher and also writer. That's it.
Oh my God. Hugo, in this part, we present ourselves in a short way. Your name, age, city, and what do you do for a live? What's your job?
Okay. I need to relax.
No
Well,
problem. You're doing
my
good.
my name is Hugo and I live in São Pedro da Aldeia, Rio de Janeiro.
Oh my
And
God.
this is my daughter named Laura, and I like English and it my dreams for uh, English. I'm nervous. Sorry, and I'm military, and it's my dream. I just talk in English with my daughter and my son, and
Oh,
I
nice.
hope I hope go this dream. Just speaking English every day. Sorry.
Yeah. So you are in the correct way. You are in the correct environment. You will achieve this in some months, I'm sure. And you, Thai?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry if I speak too slowly because I'm still drowsy because of Thanksgiving. But anyways, my name is Ty. I am 30 years old. I live in a small town, Rio. I'm a teacher, and that's all.
Entendeu?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Endel Miller. I am 32 years old. I'm from Goiânia, and that's it.
Let's go, guys. Today we're going to talk about university. The first question is, if you already done some graduation, you will answer about your graduation. But if you are a high school student, as Vitória and Marcos, if I'm not sure, you answer about your future graduation. Okay. Or if you don't have any graduation, no problem. You can answer about something that you want or about your life anyway. What is your favorite class or subject and why? I will start answering. I am a physiotherapist, and my favorite subject in the university was physiotherapy to work in a hospital. was the most hard class in the university, and was the class that most of the people didn't pass. So was really hard, and it's the nightmare of the therapy. So it impulsed me to study more, and that's the reason I really like it. And you, Patricia?
What's the questions? Number one?
Yeah. What's your
Okay.
favorite class?
When I was in high school, I really didn't have a favorite class, so it was kind of hard for me to choose my my profession, the course I was doing in grad school. But when I was studying college, my favorite class, I guess, it was one that I don't really remember the name of the subject, but the one that I learned how to make wine or beer, because it was
Oh,
biotechnological engineering. So we study fermentation and how the fungus would ferment sugar into beer or wine or uh, cheese. Also is a way that you can use a fungus to ferment stuff and create new things like food or or drinks. So that was my
no,
favorite class.
amazing. Yeah, I think I will like this kind of subject because it's real. It's not something that you just learn to learn. It's something that you can see building, and
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
practical.
nice.
You can go after the class and go buy this stuff and do it. It's very fun.
Yeah, just try. And to you, Hugo, I think everything that you told us will be amazing for us because I think no one know a lot about a military career and a military university. So I think it will be nice.
Well, I don't understand everything, but my English is basically.
Okay.
But normally, I like to study everything. I I'm curious. I like to learn everything in English and TI. I work with TI computer. Understand
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
And I like to learn basically these things, computer and language.
yeah.
Okay?
And yeah, thank you. And you, Wendell, what's your favorite class or subject?
Well, my favorite class in subject is geology is what I choose for a living, to study, to research about. I really instigate and engage into know more about the earth, the planet and the rocks and the life. Um, that's it.
Yeah, but I think you prefer the rocks, or no?
Yeah, I prefer, yes, and all the things that's involved with the rocks. For example, nowadays I'm studying geophysics. Is the
Oh my God.
physical properties of the rocks.
Oh, it's hard. And do you, Anderson?
Okay. I think my favorite subject can be mathematics. You know, it's weird because when I was more kid, I have more difficult to understand mathematics. But when I go to the college, it I needed to improve my knowledge about mathematics because it's important to me, was important to me, and is important to me because I did geographic engineer. So geographic engineer, mathematics is the base. So
Yeah.
now I just finished my college. I like to start thinking about the story and literature because help me in my spirituality and other things. So I think that's all.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, thanks God Victor is here and Endo is back, so we can divide you in small rooms. I always prefer small rooms because we talk in a short way, in a free way, you know. So I will divide us, and that's it. Now we're gonna be in small room. See you. Marcos, Vitor, Tai, Patricia, if you are still listening my voice, it's because you are in the main room. Hello, Vitor. Are you there? Ah, come on, Vitor. No, I think he is, but not yet. And about you, Tai, what's your favorite class or subject?
Well, actually, I have two favorite classes. Because I have my degree in English, I had to learn some techniques and approaches of teaching English. And one of my favorite ones is the communicative approach. And I had to learn a lot about this approach and how to handle students in class with this technique. And I kind of fell in love with this because it's basically how we learn any language in a very natural way without bothering with committing mistakes or anything like that. But also, I've learned a lot about the historical part of English. So, Old English, Middle English, Modern English, and this historical part kind of fascinates me a lot. So, basically, if I could sum up, I would say that these two classes were my favorite ones. The class related to the communicative approach and historical part of English.
Oh, it sounds really good. And you, Marcos, what's your favorite class or subject?
Like in my case, I'm still in high school, but I actually in the next week, I'm gonna take my certificate of the English and French course. So in high school, I really like the subject about Portuguese and grammatic things, and also English. Thank God I'm the best student of my class in English. And like for the course, in French course, I really like the French culture. Like when we are not talking about the grammatic things, or like just speaking, and we are talking about culture. I really like this subject, but like I like a lot of things about culture. Like I like a story and all of the things around this. I like to talk and I like to learn because I think always I will be learning something about this. That's
Yeah. What are you doing in your English and French course?
what I'm doing
Yeah.
or why.
Where?
Oh,
In some company?
no, actually, it's a project from state of São Paulo, the Secretary of Education, and I do this course for free. So it's a
Really?
thing, yeah. And it was like 3 years of the French course and one for the English. And I'm gonna finish in the next week. I'm gonna take my certificate, so I'm really, really happy for this.
Oh my God, congrats.
Thanks.
Yes, because it's not easy to find a place to make this for free in a country as Brazil. And the second, but not the less important, because you are finished and congrats. Let's go to the next question. How did you choose your university? Um, for me, in the beginning, I was um, thinking if I want to do biological medicine. I think it's this name, biomedicina. I think it's this. And but here in my city, there is no university with this course, and there is just one federal university. And if I make some particular graduation, I need to work and pay my own graduation. But if I pass in a federal university, I will. I don't need. I don't need to work. So that's the reason I choose this university, because it's for free and it's federal. And but about the course, when I was finishing my high school, I had a issue in my back pen, in my back, and I had to make a lot of sessions with a physiotherapist, and she became as my best friend. And I thought, oh my God, it's amazing, because I spent more than 1 year with her, and seeing her 2 times a week. And I think her, when I was in the session, we talked a lot and about everything. Then I thought, oh my God, one day I would like to be as this woman. That's the reason I choose physiotherapy. And about you, Patricia, how did you choose your university or the course?
The course was because I was reading Guia do Estudante, and I thought it was a very pioneer course, like it used together technology, biology, and also engineering. So I thought it would be fun because it wasn't a long time that there was that soap opera of Clone, the Clone. So I liked the idea of using biology to improve lives or developing something new for the world. And that's why I chose this course. But the university, I had the same issue. I needed to to go to pass in a public university, so otherwise I would have to work. Because in my city, I was born in Jales, country of São Paulo, there was no good universities, and my parents used to live there. So if I needed to move to another city, and also they would have to pay my bills, also my college, so they couldn't afford it. And so I chose I guess it was by the time the only university that would offer this course. But also my sister, I went to Unesp in Assis, also country of São Paulo, but my sister had already been into Unesp in Bauru, so I used to know the university, and I used to like the things that she would told me by the time. So that's why I chose this university.
Yeah.
And also what it was the only one that I passed the exam. So
Yeah, I think it's not a reason, but it's something that put you on the university, so it's also important. Hey Vito, how are you? No, you open your microphone, but I'm not listening. Oh, it's not working, Vito. I'm picking something in your microphone. No, no problem. Marcus, stop doing this. Okay, let's continue. It's some time. Vito will back and we can listen him. And you, Tai, how did you choose your university and your course?
Well, I always wanted to be a teacher as well. It was like a child dream, but I kind of had to choose the opposite as you guys, because I passed to a public university, but I had to choose to a private one because I was working at the time, and the classes, the schedule wasn't good for me because of my work. So I had to choose the private one so I could work and go to the university as well. But yeah, when I was a child, I always wanted to be a teacher, but I thought would be a Portuguese teacher. But since Portuguese is really difficult for me, it still is difficult for me, especially the grammar part of the language. I kind of chose the easy way out and I chose English because I'm very familiar with this language. And yeah, that's it.
It's so hard to listen someone saying that English it's easier than Portuguese, but okay. But I agree with you, Thai English it's not so hard as we think, but Portuguese is more because there is a lot of things that we need to know, prepositions and a lot of things.
Yeah, even accents. Here in Brazil, we have so many different accents. It's not that we don't have different accents in English, but for example, I can't understand someone speaking Portuguese from Portugal. And it's the same language, technically, it's the same language, but it doesn't happen like in the English from the United States and English from Canada and English from Australia, English from
Yeah.
the UK. We can't understand. We don't understand someone the Irish one, someone like Irish is they are kind of difficult, but it is in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think Portuguese is way easier. I mean, English is way easier.
Yeah, English. And you, Marcus, have already choose your university and your course?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to have the classes of letters of French, but I don't know if I'm gonna have this because it's not my dream, my goal nowadays. In either in the next year I'd like to do an exchange for like whatever like that I could go. But yeah, I think would be the French letters, and if will not be, maybe administration because it's a thing that it's very like can be in all of the areas of work or job, and maybe that, or even English teacher. But I don't know. I think it's French. It's a little bit more easier than English.
Um, I have no idea. um, let's move to the next question. What's your biggest difficulty in the beginning of the or a college student? Um, for me, my biggest difficulty was wow, so hard. I don't know, but do you already know your biggest difficulty as a college student
Me?
in the beginning? Yeah.
For me, it was balancing parties and studies because as I used to live in a in a city of in country of São Paulo, it was really small, and I really didn't go out or go to parties because I used to study a lot. So when I went to college, there was like parties almost every day if you wanted to. So it was balancing studying and also partying. And then in the second and third years of college, I could balance it. And yes, I graduated. I passed this phase of my life. But for me, it was the hardest thing.
Um, for me, I didn't have this because I think I was not a party girl. Now I am a little bit. um, but for me, the restaurant. There is in a federal university. Most of them has that you cheap. To the Oh my
Yes,
God.
I cannot hear. It's
What is
freezing for me.
Anna, are you there? Phoebe,
yeah.
you're crashing. Can anyone hear her? Or it's just with my connection?
No, me neither.
No.
All right.
I think
Oopsie.
can continue.
All right. Okay, so I'll tell a little bit about my experience. Well, for me, at the beginning, it was hard to manage my time because I'm still like processing this time management. I am not a very organized person, but I'm also very workaholic. So sometimes um, I kind of focus too much on my work and I kind of put my studies aside. So it wasn't good for me at the beginning, and then I had to manage this and I could finish the university with this different perspective that both are very important for me. My job depends on my education, so I had to focus on both equally. Yeah.
Yeah, like in my case, not about the college, but the high school. The biggest difficulty because I moved to a new school and it's a new place, new friends, new things. And for me, it was a little bit hard, like to meet new people and have some friends. But also because my school was very, like just like a prison, and the things around there, it was so good. And for me, it was the biggest difficulty, and also because it's a public school, so unfortunately, we know that the things happens, right? So the next question is about what extracurricular activities are or were you involved in? I think Ana Paula, she's back, but it's freezing a little bit.
Let's see. Can you listen me?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's better. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think no.
It's freezing, but we can listen you.
Yeah, your voice is kind of okay. I can understand you, but you're just like in slow motion. But
Yeah.
your voice is okay.
Oh, oh, let's try just with my voice. And curricular activity that I did during my graduation was some activities as a researcher. Is the name is Iniciação Científica, that you can um, stay with someone that is researching something and help in this thing. So it's bad again. No, it's okay.
We can hear you.
Yeah, it's because Marcus is making some bad some bad face that I thought was for me. Yeah, and I help. I make my almost too hard for me. I help with some research. We make a questionnaire for some patients and some things like this. And I help it also with initiation job to me. Also, we have initiation in a research and an initiation with a job, and it's a good thing to improve your curriculum. It's really important when you want to continue studying as a master and a doctor. It's really important. If you don't have this, it will be too hard for you to continue. That's the reason I really want to be involved in this kind of activities. And you, Patricia? I think Patricia was just involved with Paris. You were muted. Patricia, you were muted.
Okay, no. No, yes, I wasn't just the party girl. I used to study a lot too. In college, I also did a research initiation, as the same as you, iniciação científica, and I used to go to Congress to present my papers. This wasn't the only one. I did some junior enterprise. I used to work in the administrative of the department of the junior enterprise. It was Biotech Junior, and we used to sell some products. The junior enterprise is and it's an enterprise where we can sell services and also products in a lower price for the big companies, because we have some funding from the university, so we can really apply while we're learning class into some services and sell it for lower price for big industries. And also I I participated on the athletic club at the university, and that's because of the parties too, but I used to like the activities because I was the social director of events, and so I used to actually plan the parties and be there and sell tickets, and so we could earn some money and buy sports sports things like balls and also pay for the trainers, because athletic club we didn't have this funding from the university, different from the junior enterprise. So I think it was these three, yeah, these three extracurricular. And also I was able to do an exchange program. I lived 1 year in the United States with a Science Without Borders scholarship. So as you can see, I didn't only go to parties. I also study.
Yeah, seems you studied a lot.
Yes.
And you, Tai, what extracurricular activity you did in your graduation?
I think I wasn't. Well, I wasn't any kind of. I didn't do any kind of extracurricular activity. I think the only thing I can remember is that I was part of a group of teachers where we would share. I don't know, maybe that was quite a long time ago, I think, but I was part of this group where we would share activities and ideas for classroom management and all these things related to English teaching and language teaching, but nothing specific or nothing more particular than that.
Okay. And you, Marcos, I don't know if in high school you have extracurricular activities. I don't remember.
Yeah, actually, this year started this, so now we have, and like in the first year of high school, I had a volunteer job at school, and I helped the students that was to do an exchange. You know, I prepared them the English, the papers, and the things that they have to know. I was in the volunteer job in my other school. I have in a project with roots African and about stories and these things. But talking about the French course, I had a workshop in OSPI, yeah, OSPI, and it was about communication and specifically was about interview and radio, TV, these things, the things that we have to see or to hear for have information or communication. And another one, it was in the school that it's a French and Portuguese school called Lycée Pasteur. It's the biggest one of here, São Paulo. So it was a honor for me because I meet a lot of people very important there, and it was about the color of skin. So we talked about this, and we earn a certificate. So it's a thing very heavy for our curricular. So yeah, that was the things.
Oh my God. When I was in a high school, I just studied in the morning and in the afternoon. I thought this is amazing because I passed on I was accepted in the Federal University. So I thought, oh my God, I am amazing because I study in the morning and in the afternoon. That is my extracurricular activity. Oh my God. I really don't know what is a extracurricular activity in a high school, but now I know, Marcos. Thank you. I prepared this question with a lot of love. It's the last question. During classes, do you like to work in a student group or working alone, and why? I love this kind of questions because it's build a hard discussion. I prefer to work alone for sure because when you work alone, you can work when you want, how you want, and that's it. Um, that's the reason I chose to make my final paper in the graduation alone. It was so hard, but I could work when I want. I didn't depend of the other. Hey, let's sit together and write the paper. No, I can write when I want, and that's the reason I always prefer to work alone. And you, Marcus, alone or in a student group?
No, sure, alone. Oh my God, guys, it's horrible work in group. Like it's important. Like we have to know people and know how to deal with them. Also in school or work, job, whatever. But I really prefer working alone. Like just like you said, we you can work when you want, the time you can choose. And like for me, I really like when my ideas come very, like flow. And when we are in the group, like everybody has the idea and everybody has to impose this and start a fight, start a polemic thing. So I don't like this. And when I have to do a work with a group, I just choose two or three people, and I'd like to be the leader and guide the people. I always do this. Oh my God, I'm very embarrassed, annoying, but I really like to do this just for have a idea what we're gonna do. For now, like just be free, and when arrive the day to show the work, show the things that we have to. Like if nothing, there's nothing, and if everything, I put my blame on me, so everything was my fault. So yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, it happens with me when I try to work in a group. I really prefer to be the leader and to conduct the things. And you, Ty, what kind of person are you? Student group or working alone?
I think I'm kind of in the middle because I really enjoy sharing ideas and listening to other people's opinion, even though I disagree with some opinions. But it's the magic of being part of a group. You can agree and disagree on many things. But in terms of, giving a paper or a very important work, I like working by myself because I'm very self-centered and I'm very worried about the results of my work. So I can trust on myself, let's say this way, and I know what I'm capable of doing in terms of working, and I don't want like screwing the things up, especially when there is other people involved. So I like working alone in that sense, giving papers and presenting things. But I like working in groups to share ideas and experiences and helping each other. It's good for me in this this sense of understanding other people's opinion. And sometimes I can change my opinion on something because I wasn't looking at a point in a different perspective.
Yeah, in terms of to study, I prefer to study in group because you can share your knowledge and the ways that you are learning. But when you need to make some work, some paper or something, I prefer to work alone. And you, Patricia?
I prefer working with the group because I think we can think of other possibilities that we didn't think when that we don't think when we are alone. But I also like to have my time. So what I would do eventually, gather everybody together, discuss on the problem, find some solutions, and then with all this information, I would go by myself and let me process all this stuff, this data, and then I can come up with a better solution or a better project for me.
Yeah, I remember. I'm sorry. I remember a day that in this subject, that physiotherapy in a hospital, in the end of the subject, we had a big work to do. And there is a group of 5 people, and one of them will be the presenter, and the other will answer questions. And I was the presenter, and it was a hard paper, and I studied a lot to present this paper because my grade will depend just of my presentation. So I was working hard to make my best, to give my best in the presentation. And I didn't read just the paper. I read a dissertação de mestrado about this theme, about this topic, to make a perfect presentation. And in the middle of the presentation, I started to say something different of the paper because I read the dissertação. And my friend started to make this. And make it ugly faces for me, and saying, you are saying wrong, stop, you are saying wrong. Then it made me completely unstable during the presentation. In the end, I oh my god. I was so nervous. Then I asked, what are you saying? This isn't the dissertation. This grade is so better. Then they, no, I'm so sorry. I just want to help. No, you are not helping. In the middle of the presentation, you start to say that I'm saying wrong. What the hell you are thinking? Then the teacher noted something wrong in the middle of the group. Then he said, no, she's doing okay. This is another graphic that is not in the paper. It means that she researched a lot to make this presentation. So it's a positive grade for you and a negative grade for us. Yeah, but that's so bad because when you are trying to make something in group, you need to divide the responsibilities.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. How was in the other room?
Well, it was amazing. And what question are you in this room?
We was talking about the last question, if we prefer to study in group or to work in alone.
Oh, okay. In the other room, we was in the question like about extracurricular, but we didn't have time for Hugo answer. So can he answer now? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And it's something that I am curious because he's a military. So.
Hugo?
Sorry. Hi. I like this idea. I was working in a project named Share Love, and in this project, we bring food and clothes for other people. And it's important to, I think it's important to active for us because it's helping us in my life, and we can help other people. So it will help the little things and or near or people near us. Uh, it's important. It will help with, okay, so if you can help, if you can help this little water, if you can help to cook or bread or rice, these little situations, you, I think it's very important for us. Okay,
Yeah,
independent for project, it's very important for us. This is
yeah.
my idea. Thank you for
Thank,
attention.
thank you, Hugo. I would like to ask, how was your experience here in TNT, your first time? What did you think? Did you like it?
Sorry.
I asked about how was your experience here, if you like it.
Okay. Sorry. This is my first here, my first
Yeah.
time here. It's
Yes.
very good. I liked it. It's very good. Sorry, I confused, and I hope I can come in the next times. I'll look it in my app, Telegram. For I hope the next time here. I like this moment. It's important for me. Very important. Sorry for I'm nervous, but it's okay. It's okay for these activities. Thank you very much.
Yes, we are here for this. We are here for improve and improve together. It's not a monopoly that I think that I will come and talk alone. No, 20 is for you, and we make this for you, for all of you guys. And thanks for coming in this meeting. Just remember today is Friday. And what means Friday? Friday means happy hour. It's our meeting that starts at 10 p.m. and have no time to finish. Sometimes they spend all of the night here talking and talking in English. We also have rooms that they talk in French, Spanish, Italian, and in everything that you want. It's really nice because if you want to have an experience talking in English and to be immersed in this language, this is the time. It starts at 10 p.m. and have no time to finish. If you are listening us on YouTube, you can come and subscribe, and you will receive in your email the link of the meeting. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. You will receive in your email a feedback, and I would like to ask, please answer this feedback because this meeting was not easy for me. As some of you know, I am positive to COVID-19, and I am a little bit upset with this, but it was hard to find a topic to talk, to find a motivation to talk. But I'm still here with you, and I'm here for you guys. So please answer the feedback. And see you next week in the next